just like that. It's morning. Good morning. So we've only got to drive like 12 miles away. But you guys see how big this rest area slash welcome center is, right? It's pretty enormous. So I think what my plan is today is, because I've only got to go to one place to deliver and pick up, I'm gonna kind of split the video. While I'm there. And maybe I could start the next video while I'm still there. Cool thing about leaving this place and heading back up to you know, South Carolina, getting to 95, I can come back this way, or I can just jump on US 17. And I kind of want to jump on US 17 because there's an awfully interesting and cool bridge that you drive over. You know, you drive over the Savannah River and it just looks really cool. If you guys are familiar with the city of Charleston, South Carolina, there's a similar bridge on US 17 in that area. Well, there's if you've ever seen that bridge that I'm talking about in Charleston, actually I have some footage of it I could show you. It's very similar here. It's the same road, but it's coming out of, you know, Savannah instead of coming out of Charleston. But I'm gonna try to go that way when I leave here. Not only will it offer a more spectacular view, but it'll also probably have less traffic than trying to come back this way. Now this is like a parkway right here, and it usually stays pretty busy right here. That Pilot truck stop right there. Good luck ever getting a spot at that place. I remember that truck stop from my rookie days. And we're literally only 9.5 miles away at this point. But it says it's gonna take 20 minutes to get there. I should arrive just before the place opens. And it's so weird that I'm delivering and picking up at the same place. Like, I don't think that's ever happened for me. There's another port right there. I'm learning stuff about this city. Okay, there's a couple truck stops off this highway that I didn't know about. They're decent sized truck stops. There might be another one. This might be a third one right here. If it is, that'll make four truck stops just on this highway. 3 of them I didn't know about. It's like I left just in time to get stuck in all the traffic. I probably should have got up earlier, and I mean, I probably would have ended up sitting outside the place for a little while, but at least I would have dodged the morning rush hour. So this Circle K right here, is this a truck stop? That's what I want to know. It is a truck stop. Okay, so there's 4 truck stops off this one highway right here. That's good to know. Good information. You guys see this crap right here? Ike, I got a clip for you. I'm sending this to Bonehead Truckers. See why the four-wheelers hate truck drivers so much? Because we do stuff like this. We block busy intersections. Now the people are gonna blame me for it. They're gonna get pissed off at me. Like I have any control over it. It's either, you know, cut somebody off in a dangerous fashion or just sit here and wait until this guy gets the hell out of the way, because he's blocking the damn intersection. I mean, that was just absolutely ridiculous. And he could pull up. If he had half a freaking brain, he would pull up a little bit so that I could get around, but I'm not gonna be able to now. You see how much space he has to pull up? That's just enough space for him to get the hell out of the way and stop blocking the lane, but he's not even aware of what he's doing right now. Come on, dude. Oh God, there's a train. Oh no. Oh crap. Oh crap. I'm gonna have to do something to get the guy's attention. I don't think anybody's gonna let me over into the left lane. And the problem is, I mean, I can lay on my air horn and see if I can get him to pull up some, but ain't nobody gonna let me over. Not his problem. He's not budging. God dang it, man. This is bad. I figured he would pull up just a freaking little bit. I'm about to get out of the truck and tell him to pull up. Like, seriously, how absent-minded do you have to be? And I made a mistake. I'm not gonna lie. I just made a mistake. I shouldn't have got so close to him, because I probably missed my chance to get into the freaking left lane. And now I'm blocking the freaking intersection too, so I really thought that the douchebag would pull up, but he's not. He's not pulling up. So yeah, that just happened. I'm gonna leave this in here so you guys can see. You guys can see that. Now I'm an idiot too for doing that. That was on me for getting myself stuck. Okay. But I really thought that I could get the guy's attention and get him to pull up just a little bit. But he didn't do it. See, if he would have just pulled up just a little bit, then I wouldn't have had to do what I had to do just now. I mean, it was completely unnecessary. The guy had plenty of space to pull up and clear the lane out that he was blocking, but he wouldn't do it. That's why I got close to him, is because I figured if I get close enough to him and lay on my air horn, he'll see me in his mirror and he'll pull up just a little bit. He'll realize he's blocking the lane. Well, I didn't leave myself an out in that situation, and that's my fault. That's on me. That was stupid. I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't ever just assume that somebody's gonna have that much intelligence. A fellow truck driver, obviously, you know, don't just assume that something's gonna work out. Something like that is gonna work out the way that you're hoping that it will. So let that be a learning lesson for all of us. It'll be a learning lesson for me. I should have stayed back behind the line at the intersection and waited for somebody to let me over. Even though that's what I did to begin with and nobody was letting me over. I had to get dramatic about it. And then somebody finally realized what was going on and they let me over. But I'm gonna leave that in there. I'm gonna show you where I just screwed up and made a mistake. And I'm gonna offer my own advice and say, living through that, don't try to do that. Don't try to do what I just did. That was a mistake. And the bad thing about it is, if I did end up sitting at that intersection for long enough and a cop came by, he would have wrote that guy a ticket for blocking the intersection, but he could have wrote me a ticket for blocking the intersection, because as soon as I got stuck right there, I was doing no better because I was blocking the intersection too. You see what I'm saying? And maybe that guy just, maybe he did realize what he was doing. Maybe he did it on purpose out of spite. And some truck drivers are just like that. It's not that they're that oblivious. It's just that they're that spiteful. And he was probably thinking, well, hey, if I'm not going anywhere, I'm gonna block a whole lane on this cross highway. And maybe that's what he was doing. Just to be a dick, to go out of his way to be a dick, you know. Some truck drivers are like that. I've seen them do stuff like that before, out of spite. But the whole the whole point in all of this is to let you know that, hey, Billy, don't be a hero. Don't dive in there and try to solve the problem yourself, because there's no guarantee that it's going to work, and then you end up putting your own self in a messed up situation like I just did. Now we're actually getting pretty close to, you know, the old town historic part of Savannah. It's right over there. It's gonna be a left turn up here. You see the bridge in the background right there? That's the bridge we're gonna take when we head out of here. That's US 17. see a giant yacht up there. It's like huge. And I'm running a few minutes late now. I wouldn't have been late if Mr. Container wouldn't have been blocking the road. I would have made it on time, but yeah, I'm running a few minutes late now. Nothing I can do about it. Okay guys, let's bask in all the glory that is the double-sided winch flatbed trailer. You guys ready? Let's do this. River's right over there. Morning. I got a pickup from here too.
On one side of the dock, and you go back down. I'll load you back.
Okay. Going on around me. A lot of action. So this right here in front of us, it almost looks like silos, grain elevators. But then if you look further down, I know it's gonna be hard to see with the GoPro, but the port's right down there. You can see it from the front side. There's something about those port cranes, you know, that remind me of one of the things from Star Wars. You guys know what I'm talking about? I don't know what they're called. I don't know anything about Star Wars, but it's just something about the way those things look. He said to get loaded, all I've got to do is back up, just straight line back down to the other side of their dock. So they got some more lumber over there on the other end. I guess that's what they're loading me with. This next one, it says it's gonna weigh 48,000 pounds. So what I'll do is I'll end the video here, and then, you know, as soon as they start loading me, I'll start back up with it, I guess. Now my intention in the next video is to just grab some shots of the bridge back there that we're going to be driving across, and then more of I-26 once we get up past Spartanburg, South Carolina, and make our way up into North Carolina, up into the mountains. I'm going to try to capture some of that today in the next video. The security guard here, he looked at me like I was an alien or something this morning because I'm wearing shorts in December, and this is Savannah, and it never really gets that cold here. So if it's in the 40s here, they think it's like sub-zero, and I'm wearing shorts. And he's like, what's going on with you, man? Well, how are you wearing shorts? He's like, you must be from up north. I was like, no, I've been up north. Maybe that's the problem. I don't mean anything by that. I was just joking around with him. He thought it was funny. A lot of people won't think that's funny, but when I say that, I'm just referring to the weather, nothing else. But no, the main reason why I'm wearing shorts is, guys, your cheater bar. I wanted to point this out real quick before I let you go. Be very careful with your cheater bar, okay? Especially when you're putting tension on those winches, whether you're tightening or loosening them, regardless, this thing will slip from time to time. So just be careful with it, be aware of that, especially if you've got it in this position on the winch instead of this position. You guys have seen me do both, but when it's like this, you especially have to be careful because it can slip like that, and you guys are gonna think I'm a complete moron when I show you this, but a few days ago, first day coming back, you know, Monday morning, I delivered, went to unload and loosened the straps up and everything, and that freaking winch slipped out of one of those winches and nailed me on the freaking leg right there. Just busted the crap out of my freaking shin. So that's the main reason why I'm wearing shorts, is because when I wear the long pants, it just makes that even more aggravating to deal with. So that's the main reason why I'm wearing shorts right now, is because it's not too cold that I can't, you know, get away with it here in Savannah. But when I go back up there to like Tennessee, no, I'm gonna be wearing pants because it's gonna be colder up there. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Stay tuned. Later.